the second try. Hey guys, welcome for this new episode of the ESO News. Today we are the 22 November 2017 and we are back to present you the latest news of the Elder Scrolls Online.
So we're just going to go and jump straight in, and the first thing that we're going to talk about is Orsinium. So as most of you may be aware, it's the 2-year anniversary since Orsinium has been released. Orsinium was the second DLC released after Imperial City. It had been in development before the business model changed, which introduced chapters, but its success and praise serves as an example for the new content going forward. You can, if you look at Orsinium and compare it to DLCs that were released after, you can see that they're very similar in terms of the content available, quests, etc. Morrowind is an example.
Yes, indeed. And to celebrate this anniversary, we have an event that has started the 16th November and that will end the 27th November. So it's just right now. If you want to enjoy it, just go in Orsinium. So first of all, the DLC cost 750 kron instead of 3000 kron for the normal version, and if you want the collector version that include a beer mount and a beer pet cub, which are brown, not white. Beware, because the pictures on the website is a little bit like not very clear on that. It's a brown beer, and for that you can purchase it for 2000 kron instead of 5000 kron. During this event, all the loot that you can find in Orsinium is doubled. So that includes the crafting notes. You have double material and a lot more of the rare material, like for instance on the insect part. I have experienced it myself, so I know what I'm talking about. You have double reward in Maelstrom Arena. This includes also the transmute crystal that you need to transmute your items and the Maelstrom weapon, so it's the moment to go in the Maelstrom Arena, and a double reward for the boxes that you obtain when doing a daily quest. If you want to see if this DLC is a good DLC for you, there's still my old review that I've done, and I will give you, thank you Nicky, give you the link below. Yes, watch it, it's cool. It's my first review, no second, but whatever, watch it.
So yes, after bookmarking that link for later, we're going to move on to 10 million stories. So this has been a big competition that's been going on now for a few weeks. It's to celebrate 10 million, I believe it's player accounts or game purchases for Elder Scrolls Online. So to celebrate this, there's a huge sweepstakes being arranged with some pretty amazing prizes. To participate, you need to register online by completing the online entry form, but beware, you do have to be living in either the USA, Canada, Finland, France, Germany, Mexico, Norway, Russia, Switzerland, or the UK. Those are the only countries that you can enter from.
Yeah, Belgium cannot.
I'm afraid not. As well as filling in the form, you also have to play the game between the 1st of November and the 6th of December. So you have to have been online at least once during that time. Now the prizes, however, the first prize, you can become a character in-game. You can be forever immortalized in Elder Scrolls Online, which is pretty epic. Can you imagine?
Yes.
It looks like Cabbage NPC.
Or Elloa NPC. Oh no, I cannot participate.
No, you can't. And Cabbage. So that's prize number one. That's pretty amazing. If this is your favorite game or your most loved game, then that would be a pretty amazing prize. The second prize is still awesome, and maybe one that we'd maybe be interested in. You can travel to PAX East next year with a friend. So I believe it includes flights and hotels and tickets.
Yes, flight and hotel.
And presumably tickets to PAX East as well.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So you can go, the winner can go and take a friend, so that's pretty awesome too.
So Nicky need to win, so he have his character in game and he can take me to PAX East.
I don't think I can win 2 prizes though.
That's the same prize.
Oh, so the first place gets all 3?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, we need that. And not only does the first place winner get those 2 awesome things, but you also get every in-game collectible ever.
Yeah.
Up until December the 6th, 2017. So every collectible that's been released up until December the 6th, you will get in-game free of charge. That's amazing too. As well as the grand prize winner, there will also be 300 winners, which will get varying prizes, things like 3 years of ESO Plus subscriptions, special mounts, special houses, crowns, collector's editions. There's PCs, custom ESO themed PCs, and PS4s and Xboxes up for grabs as well as the typical kind of t-shirts and plushies. Some pretty amazing gifts, or prizes, I should say.
Yeah. Beyond that, you can of course also send your story to ZeniMax. ZeniMax is picking up the best story, the story that they prefer. So you send it on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and the likes, and you may have the chance that ZeniMax retweet your tweet and maybe also give you a reward. That's what happened to Nicky. He shared the story about him meeting me in ESO, and he write a very cute little story, and ZeniMax congratulate him by the observatory prayer. But I saw also other person that got the gesture personality, for instance, because they were talking about it in their tweet, or a lot of series of different pets and stuff like that. So you still have your chance, impress them, and the best story will also be published on the website.
I think besides the people who were kind of asking for something specific, like the jester personality, I think we got the biggest prize so far.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay, on to some Xbox news. So as of update 16, Xbox One X players, so this is the brand new Xbox console now, not the old Xbox One, will benefit from a huge graphical improvement. It will almost, not quite, but almost be on par with ultra quality on PC. And this includes things like native 4K resolution, upgraded shadows and ambient occlusion, upgraded water reflections, and increased view distances. So if you have an Xbox One X, you can expect a very nice graphical update quite soon. If not already, actually. Update 16 is out, I believe.
Yeah, indeed. It was the update that goes together with Clockwork City.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So while I'm speaking about the Cron Store and other news like this, I'm going to show you a nice little slideshow. Yeah, here we are with different merchandise. The images are not in the right order, but I let you imagine them. So first of all, Cron Crate Weekend. You don't like Cron Crate? Well, ZeniMax will force you to love them. So during this weekend, starting this Friday 24 and ending the Sunday 26, if you log in and you kill one single monster, you will gain a Cron Crate. So that means Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can gain 3 Cron Crate, and you will receive those Cron Crate the Tuesday 28th November, all together with this amazing month that Nicky will be talking to you like just right now.
Okay, so on to some Black Friday deals. So I think Black Friday originally started as an American thing surrounded by Thanksgiving, but it seems to be kind of worldwide now, even we have it. So there are some deals coming around this weekend for Black Friday. For example, you can get the ESO game, Tamriel Unlimited, or the Gold Edition, or the Morrowind chapter for 50% off. You can get these between the 22nd of November and the 7th of December on PC or Steam. And you can get them from the 17th to the 28th of November on Xbox, and the 21st to the 6th of December on PS4. Now, Morrowind owners, if you already own Morrowind, will get a free Nick's Ox mount. You might have seen some pictures of this flying around on Twitter already. Providing you log in between now and the 26th of November. So you've got until the end of the weekend, really.
But you do that for the Crown Crate, right? Anyway.
Yeah. If you do it for the Crown Crate and you've got Morrowind, then you'll get both. And you will get the Ox, the Nick's Ox, also on Tuesday, the 28th. There's also a Black Friday or Fredus bundle. Is it called Fredus?
Black Fredus, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Black Fredus bundle, which is 1,900 crowns. And included in this, you get a Tuxedo Bear mount, 10 XP scrolls, 10 riding lessons of each. So stamina, speed, and carrying capacity. Mm-hmm. You'll get 10 meals, 10 soul gems, and 50 tripods.
And if you want to know how looks the Tuxedo beer mount, I have a video somewhere on the YouTube channel, so you will find it in the playlist with all the rare mounts. Regarding those Crown Crate, I forgot to tell you that the new season is starting soon, which means that the last season, which was all about skeleton and disgusting stuff, it's very short, but that's kind of fitting because Halloween is not lasting for 3 months. So the new season is starting the 28th as well, and it will show you different fire astronauts. This has been the timeline already, and all kind of fiery themed sort of merchandise. You also have the Malakat statue for the housing and the Malakat banner.
Very cool.
And we will finish by some community news. So we are talking a lot about Tianlane, Miss Beast, Deltia is coming back. We could speak about Deltia or Allcast, but you know those guys already. So I wanted to share with you several very interesting forum posts. First of all, you have the typical wish list for 2018. So if you want to share something interesting and not no lag in Cyrodiil, because that joke is very old now. So share some constructive wishes. It can be very fun. And there's this other one, and I don't quite remember what it was now.
7 days in ESO.
Oh yes, 7 days in ESO. Your day in ESO in 7 words. So
That's it, sorry.
Yes,
yeah.
It's a very fun mini games that people are doing, so you can tell your day in 7 words. And please say, I got some lag in Cyrodiil, because that's all too. So there's also 2 threads that I find very interesting in the housing forum, and as Nicky and myself had been very oriented on housing, I needed to share them with you. The first one is your wish list for 2018 for housing, specifically with screenshot, and it's quite interesting because the players are showing different items that they find in game that they wish to have in their home. If it's your case, please put your contribution to the thread. And then the other one is trip and trick for housing, and you will see very interesting little tips to build some cool stuff with other objects. So for instance, you can buy fireplace with throne and stuff like that. So it's very interesting.
Definitely.
And voila, that's all for the news, guys. This has been quick and efficient. So now we are going into the Q&A. So if you guys have any sort of question, please do ask. And meanwhile, we have a giveaway. And what are we giving away today, Nicky?
Well, we still have loads of crabs.
Okay, I think it will be a crabs.
So you can pick either between a Rufus mud crab or a Rufus mud crab, basically. But we have them for all platforms. We have them for Xbox One, PC, PlayStation, and we have them for both EU and NA. So it's open to all comers. I like to share my crabs.
Who will not want a crab, to be honest? I think it's super cool. and everyone want a mud crab, right?
Well, I think it's cool because I think I like things that are limited in some way, and the fact is you can only get these mud crabs directly from ZeniMax as a giveaway on their live stream, or if you purchase a plushie, the mud crab plushie, if they even have them anymore, I don't know. So you can only get them like from live streams unless you buy something. So
Hamag is asking, do they have mud ducks? Well, we can add that to the wish list for 2018 on the forum.
Are there ducks in ESO lore? I can't say I've ever noticed their inclusion in any books or anything.
Ducks?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ramag, we've decided there are no ducks in ESO.
I think honestly, I think there is ducks.
There probably is.
You have already sort of ducks in Orsinium, which are like snow duck. Or
there probably are ducks, I'm just trying to upset Ramag.
Oh, Kromonos is skipping the giveaway. I wonder why. Maybe it's because he earned already 3 giveaways on this channel. Possibly.
Yeah. So I did see a question from Kozenwall. Is Treasure Hunter in this season's crate? To be honest, I haven't data mined them and I haven't looked at anybody that has. But the Treasure Hunter set is just it's just a regular dungeon drop, I think.
No.
So I don't.
You have a costume called the Treasure Hunt, where you have a sort of mask on your face and you have a backpack with scrolls on your back.
Oh, my bad, because there is an actual item set called Treasure Hunt.
Yeah, that's true too.
My bad, I got them mixed up. Okay. Then, do you know the answer to that if it's in the crown crates? Or?
No, I do not know. But what will happen is that the 28th, a lot of people will open their crown crates, the free ones they got, and so you will be able to discover. Some people will be sharing what they earn and such things. So. Mm-hmm. Before to purchase crown crates, you can always see also what there's in the store and such. There's still some reward that are hidden, but you can see most of them. So, yeah.
There's normally a Russian website that data mines them all. Whilst we're talking here, Kozen, I'll see if I can find it, and if I can, I'll link it to you. But
Amiral Fontaine is saying, I love your Twitch presentation, Elloa. Very ergonomic. Thank you very much for the compliment. It's kind of a funny compliment, I must say.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So anyway, the crown crates, I do not know how long Elder Scrolls Online will be able to sell their crown crate, because you have, following the big discussion related to Battlefield and all the drama it created, I didn't have the chance to read the full article about this, but there's the Belgian Minister of Justice that is proposing a law to forbid this kind of stuff in gaming in the Court of Europe, so it might be forbidden in Europe. So and then so UK Brexit, so they don't care, they will still have the crown crate, and I wonder how it will work, because there's so many things that happening in the same times at the moment, and if those laws are passed, it will just be a big mess between the different countries. I think internet should be international, neutral, and all rules for everyone on the same, but well, I also believe that there should be no frontier, so yeah, you see my stance.
Okay, Kozenwar, I'm going to link you the Russian website that's data mined what it believes is going to be in the crown crates. I don't see the treasure hunt set on their list, but, you know, there is the possibility that they're not perfectly accurate, so bear that in mind.
Amiral Fantine, merci beaucoup pour ton compliment. I have the feeling that ergonomic is more like something that you can handle easily in your hands. Does it apply also to other aspects?
No, it's mainly used for things like you can have an ergonomic chair or keyboard. You know, it's something that doesn't put unnecessary strain on your body.
Okay.
In some way. Nicky is such a hater. He doesn't like ducks. He doesn't. I didn't say I don't dislike ducks.
No.
I never said that.
No, Nicky likes ducks more than cats.
Crown crates don't even have crowns in them. Oh, Crominos, we've talked about this many times. I think it's very different to casinos in some ways. Similar but different. But yeah.
I think one of the arguments is that games are accessible to children, and that this has a very bad effect on children. I mean, when you know yourself, you have a weakness, and you have a weak spot, you like to collect everything. And you will not go in a casino because a casino is, it's easy to avoid. But when it's poof in your face all the time when you open your favorite game, and I think gambling is, for some people it's okay. They can say no easily, and some person can't. It's really something that touches the center of addiction. And some person have difficulties with that. Like some person are struggling with different kind of other things like anxiety or and I think that there's also a way to gain money. I mean, the gaming company earn a lot of money. I understand they are a business and they are not a charity. They need that to survive and to make their activity profitable, but there's different way of doing it, and touching on the addiction center on people is not ethic, in my opinion. Okay, a lot of companies are not ethic, but company should be ethic. I think it's important for the world, and everyone will benefit from it, because when you do things right, people are happy and they use more money because they are happy, and when someone is happy, it gives more easily its money. So
do you want to speak to Amaril Fantine? Because I'm not is that a French word? Monteur?
Oh yeah, it's month. So
okay,
it's month. So what is my favorite month in ESO? It is the Wild Hunt horse. For my warden, it's really just fit right. And that Wild Hunt horse come from a crown crate, and we have a long story about it. But let's drop it for now. Otherwise, I think I like the white wolf too, and the tiger sensei, of course, because that's the one that only the players that have started to play ESO and have played during the first year have obtained. So it's a very rare one that will never be found anywhere else.
And I missed it by like a month or two. I cancelled my subscription for a little while. I've got a few favourite ones. I really like the dwarven ones. I've got a dwarven horse, but my main issue with it is that after a while, the kind of squeaking, which was kind of a novelty to begin with, yeah, it gets a bit tiring. But like aesthetically, it's pretty cool. I also like, and I don't think I can ever get this, it's a Skyfire Gua. You seen that?
It's the turquoise one with the red spot?
With the red belly.
Oh yeah, you like that one, okay.
Yeah, well, he's a lizard and he's a unique colour, but I don't know what he was released for. It might have been a crow.
Yes, I think it was in a crates batch of some sort.
No, wait. Sorry. This mount will be available from November the 30th to December the 6th, 2017, so I can buy him.
Ah, nice.
Nice, okay, so I can buy him in a week or two, so I'll have him. My third favourite mount, and it's mainly because they're so derpy that I find them adorable, the camels. And I can spit on people.
Yeah.
I have fun with that.
We have a serious question. That ducks on Quack. That's Ramak's best friend. What is the best tank class and race for Daggerfall Covenant? Okay, so Nicky and myself, we are not specialists in build and stuff. That's Deltia, Allcast, Waller, those kind of person are the specialists for build, and they will answer you better. But every class can be tank. not every race is the best for tanking. I think the best race for tanking is arguably probably Imperial, Argonian, Nord, maybe Orsimer too. I think they are better at DPS. But at least Argonian, Imperial, and Nord, I think everyone will agree with that. Maybe Red Guards because they have a lot of stamina regen. The most popular tank is still the Dragon Knight, but it is not the best. I don't think it's the best. It's probably the easiest to get.
I think it's arguably the best performing, but you don't necessarily need the best in ESO.
Yeah, but also ZeniMax is changing everything. So every class will have a tanking tree, a healing tree, and a DPS tree. So this is going to evolve. And I think that now the Warden tank is very, very good as well. So it's, you know...
Yeah, I definitely agree. You know, the important thing to remember is that any class can be a tank in ESO. I think as the game stands right this moment, today, right now, DK is probably the most efficient, but it doesn't mean you have to be the most efficient. At the end of the day, I'd rather have fun than be efficient. But yeah, I think Warden is probably a close second. And as far as races are concerned, Orc is obviously the popular one. There's Nord. Argonians are supposed to be very good at tanks at the moment as well. But really speaking, you can play whatever you like and just have fun.
Yeah, the thing is, it's very important to note because you will have a lot of people that will speak to you about the best builds, and that's the big YouTuber and the big streamer. They will speak to you about what you need to do to min-max and to be the most efficient. But for most of the content, you absolutely do not need that. It's completely overkill. The content of ESO is quite easy. It's made to be open and easy, or accessible for new players that do not know what to do with their characters. So for being the best, you only need to be the best either in Cyrodiil and PvP because you have other players in front of you, or in the veteran trials. Everything else, you don't need to be the best. Absolutely not. You can play most of the content like a tourist. No.
Yeah, like Elloa said, with the exception of the later trials and a couple of the DLC veteran dungeons, this game is way too easy. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
So, what have we missed in amongst all of that? Hey, good evening, Fu. How are you?
Yes, and hello to everyone, because we have a lot of people tonight. This is great. This is really cool. Okay, so guys, now it's maybe time to pull the giveaway, first of all, and then we will prepare our group in-game. So I'm going to go in-game first. That's the first thing.
So guys, we're giving away a Rufus mud crab. It's a very special crab. If you want to enter, do so in the next minute, because we're going to be giving it away. But yeah, so I have this problem with the crates. I cannot hold back. So I put money aside, but instead I stopped buying cigarettes, and with this money you buy crates. How do you feel about that? Buying crates instead of cigarettes? I guess from a health perspective, it's better. Just as long as you don't put yourself in financial trouble. I have a Breton Nightblade healer, and people tell me it's shit. When I heal them through veteran rules and no death, they think otherwise. Yeah, that's the main thing. Sometimes people only read builds on websites, and if you don't match that build, then they think automatically it's a bad build. Sometimes you just need to show them otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, if you have friends to play with, you may be more comfortable than to pug and to be afraid to offend someone. But if you have friends that are, willing to just relax and play the game like this, yes, we have plenty of room actually. So I'm going online and.
Yeah, I just put, just letting everybody know, 30 more seconds to enter the little mud crab giveaway. There's only 2 people in it right now, so there's a 50-50 chance unless some more people enter.
Oh yeah. Only 2 person want a mud crab. How is it possible? Have we distributed too many mud crab already? It's maybe that everyone has this mud crab.
We've saturated the market. With
Yeah. So yeah, the trial event starts at 10. So in like 23 minutes. So we have the time to set up the group, etc. I will even remove the slideshow so you can see my little character here in game. You can still continue to ask your question, guys, meanwhile, because we are not ready yet to transfer to that. If you have few questions, we can answer you.
So Lily, we use an in-stream extension for our giveaways. If you're watching on a phone or a tablet, you may not be able to enter because I don't think those extensions are available on phones or tablets yet. But if you're on a computer, then you just hover over the stream and you'll see a little icon of Elloa's avatar pop up, and you just click on it, and you might have to sync your account, but you can just join the giveaway.
Yes. You really do not need to register or anything. It's very simple.
Once it's synced once, then you won't have to do it again. But yeah, I guess I'll go on my sorcerer.
Okay, so Emerald Fontaine, you do not understand what is giveaway. A giveaway, c'est a gift, c'est un cadeau. Donc c'est une surprise. Pour rentrer la surprise, tu cliques sur l'icône qui se trouve sur le logo et tu joins Streamlab. Tu peux joindre avec Twitch, je pense, assez facilement. Et à ce moment-là, tu peux avoir une chance de gagner un crabe de boue. Un crabe de boue. I'm not sure about the French translation of mud crab.
So what did you translate it to? Crab what?
I translate mud crab. So
Oh, okay.
but yeah. With my DK healer, OP, I'm not playing my DK healer anymore because there was something annoying with her, is that if I'm playing with a Dragon Knight tank that use the obsidian shield of the tank is better than my obsidian shield, and my build is build around the obsidian shield casting and shield casting in general. So depending of the tank, my character was kinda useless because I was overriding his obsidian shield, and it was a little bit frustrating. So I said, okay, I will focus on my warden and see what I can do with a stamina bow warden, because yeah, I cannot make a normal healer like a Templar Magica. It's too boring.
Okay, do you want to end the giveaway now? I think we've given people
No,
enough time.
I'm never playing with Pepper ever. We never team up together. It's a very long time we didn't play ESO together. Now we play Final Fantasy together, but it's okay. Inola, Mutkrabs et Vassar. Ah oui, ça doit être ça. Ça doit être ça. Okay, everyone is mocking me for my crab de boue.
Why isn't that what it is? So?
No, it's called differently. It's a more fancy word in French.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. I just did the literal translation, you know?
Yeah,
But
the Welsh one's kind of funny.
you don't have a ESO translated in Welsh, do you?
No, but I can translate it. Zenimax, if you're listening and you need a Welsh localization for ESO, I'm your guy. There must be at least 3 people in Wales playing it. So.
Does it show we enter? No, I just see the number.
I think on stream labels you see who's entered, don't you?
Oh, I can see. I have 4 entries so far. So let's see who has entered. Who has entered? Not sure.
Maybe it doesn't show you.
No, it doesn't. It's a mystery for me, which is good, so it's a surprise for me too.
Okay, I think it's time to reveal their surprise. So, guys, if you have entered, if you bring up the little icon, you'll see a fancy little spinning thing in a minute.
Yes. So, let's do this, guys. You hope you don't win. Yeah, well, it's just...
You don't want some of our crabs, Wheeler?
Yeah. So, if you win Wayolo, you are the master of the mud crab and you can offer it to whoever you want. That's quite an advantage, isn't it? Oh, you have it. Yeah. But if it's you, then crabe vaseux. Non, Ramac, apparemment c'est un vassar. Apparemment. Okay, so end giveaway. Let's see what it is. So I'm opening the roulette and we can see.
So I see Mr. Carr, Steve Cook, Riolo, and Remy.
What's going to happen?
Ah,
Mr. Carr! Congratulations! You earn a wonderful, delicious, glorious mud crab.
So, Mr. Carr, if you can let me know what platform and what server you're on, and I will send you a code.
Congratulations.
So, we need to get a group together.
Yes, I think that it's time to finish the episode. So thank you so much, guys, to have watched this episode of ESO News. We will continue the stream later, but we are saying goodbye, especially for all the people that are watching us on YouTube. If you enjoyed this show, please do not hesitate to share it with all your friends and to come see us live to have a chance to get your mud crab, your very own personal mud crab, and also to participate to our trial event afterwards. So take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Yay, we are back. So this was just the way to finish the video because we push it on YouTube